Alright, so the first thing that we're going to be doing to create our op art is we are going to think of 3 shapes that we want to use. Now we want to make these big shapes, and you can put them anywhere on the paper. You can put a big square and then a square inside of that and a square inside of that. You could do a triangle, a square, a circle. You can use any combination of shapes you'd like, and we just want them to be big or using up your whole page. So I'll go ahead do one triangle there. Do another one there. I'll just kind of make a little pattern. Again, you don't have to do this. Something like that will do. Now after you have your 3 shapes, what you'll need next is your ruler. And you're going to decide with your ruler if you want to have lines going side to side, if you want your lines going up and down, or if you want your lines going diagonal. Now let's start, I'll just do my lines up and down. Now, when I'm doing this, I want to make sure I'm lining up the bottom of my ruler with my paper. So right there, it's not very lined up. So I'll go through, line it up. After I do that, I want to make sure I hold my ruler nice and tight in the middle there. And that'll make sure that it won't wiggle when I'm making my line. Make sure I go all the way from one side to the other side. I've got my first line. My next line, I'm just going to be going right on top of that line I just made. So all I need to do is line it up. Ready to go. Hold my ruler nice and tight. And there's my next line. So again, I'm going just straight through the shapes. It's going from side to side. And they all should be spaced out the exact same if we're using our ruler to space it out. I'll just finish getting these last few ones here. And after we are done doing our last lines, and you can see at this point here, it's going to be close to the edge, but that's okay. Just try and fit as many as you can on the paper. After you've got all your lines done, you've got your shapes and you've got your lines. Kind of looks like they're in like a little shape jail there, but go ahead. Once you get to this point, you'll get to use your Sharpie, and we are going to trace these shapes and the lines for our next step.